Hey, what's up once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. Talking Nikki Moyes, everyone else between Nintendo, Sony Freaks, whenever, and Canadian Wolverine. Hey, you guys on Wrestling Trolls, not True Sports channel, follow me on Instagram, be shoot right on Odyssey, Rumble, and social media platforms. So you guys can think about. So tonight, whenever you're watching us, I really wanted to talk about this last video, but unfortunately, I didn't have enough fucking time. So, before I begin, yeah, I did hear about this one little quick story. I'm not gonna get too deep into it at all because it involves a lot of IRL, fortunately, tragedy situations that happen, whether they're real or they're government, you know what, social engineering controlled opposition. I'm not sure. They're caused by the FBI, CIA, and NSA or whatever. Honestly, I have no fucking idea, to be honest with you. But some unfortunate incident happened about 2-3 days ago. Happened in like Florida. I'm not gonna get into it. The only thing I will say is one of them were fortunate adolescents, teens, and decided to get these two cops' lives involved with in danger. They had their lives in danger, and then one of them said, "Oh, I'm gonna roll up like Grand Theft Auto," and that was really fucking stupid as hell. I don't know what the hell was going through their fucking brains when they were going through that. Like I said, whether it's a fake and stage psyop, control opposition, social engineering, any of that bullshit from the government, whether it was FBI or CIA or DNA, or if it was legit, there were these two teenagers that were just crazy ass mother effers and decided to just try to take these police officers' lives away, unfortunately. It's a bitch. I mean, at the same time, I really don't trust cops and police officers either. A lot of them, to me personally, this is only me. You don't have to agree with it or not, but a lot of them are probably just very, very evil ass motherfuckers. I really don't really give a shit about people's lives and just feel like they're their own gods. They could just take people's lives away whatever the fuck they want. That's why I don't trust cops at all. I'm not gonna go NWA and say F the police, but if there are good cops, there are very, very few of them, and hard as fuck for me to believe, to be honest. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if any of my subscribers or viewers or fans, you have any police officers or your friends or families, your mom or dad or brother or sister or somebody that's a close friend of yours that's a police officer. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel about cops. You hate me for that? Tough shit. I'm sorry. It's just how I've always seen them since I was 5, 6 years old. I just something about them being part of the government just never rubbed me the right way. Anyways, let's get into this. The one I wanted to talk about the other time. Dreamworld situation is looking like a mess. This comes from before. I remember reading from this article before. It was Marvel's Avengers had something to do with like their, I don't know, microtransaction or DLC not working right, and it just ended up being a shithole there. But anyways, let's begin. So it says Dreamworld situation is looking like a mess. So it says remember Dreamworld. I'm only gonna read half of this article. I'll let you guys read the other half for these two, and I might read the full one for this one for new PS5s coming up release dates. Which there was another one that said that a lot of these PS5 games were getting ported to PC. Pretty wild ass shit, to be honest. But let's start. This is a real big ass indie Kickstarter thing, indie game that was like a ended up going to Kickstarter and ended up scamming a fuck ton of people, almost $70,000 that they took away from people. And they were asking for freaking refunds the whole time, and they still didn't give it to them. Some mega bullshit there, to be honest. So it says, remember Dreamworld. It was a Kickstarter which promised the end game. It's the end game of every genre, every game, every style wrapped up into one. Unquote. It looks like this has gone down into an intervening time. We first reported this back in April. Oh, April. Wow. Okay. When this Kickstarter campaign was revealed. Since then, several developments have been made. The Kickstarter in the game was helmed by Garrison Balak and Zachary Kaplan, who managed nearly 65,000, which is almost 70. I think it was 69,000 last time I checked. $65,000 on Kickstarter. Dreamworld boasted the backing of Y Combinator as well. Also goes on to say, however, several other allegations have been. Wow, okay. That's really, really bad. So let's continue. However, several allegations have been led to against Garrison and Zachary as reported by the PC Gamer. These allegations included the use of children as moderators by promising them jobs, potential stolen assets, nepotism, and over at Y Combinator, extremely low security server infrastructure, and an unrealistic project timeline. Several other streamers have called out Garrison and Zachary regarding these allegations that and their general handling over their own community. The crux of the accusations is that the Dreamworld is ultimately a scam. For example, MMO YouTuber Kira YT has called out Kickstarter trailer as a quote, a fucking Frankenstein of a cut and paste code of people's work, unquote. So there's that. And I'm going to read just two more of these, and that's it, so you guys can read the rest of them. It should be noted that the Kickstarter only mentions, I've never heard of that other person, by the way, Kitty YouTube, that's what her name was? No, Kira YT. So it also goes on to say, should be noted that the Kickstarter only made mention of the access of the alpha and not fully fleshed out game. Okay, that's real sad. It wasn't even fully fleshed out and completely finished. That's real sad, but let's continue on. This means as long as the Garrison and Zachary actually deliver something called an alpha, regardless of the quality, they have technically fulfilled the Kickstarter's obligation. Massively OP summed up the situation as nothing by noting, there we go, questions regarding the technical makeup and stability of the services. Quote, for example, the YouTuber, hopefully I'm saying this right, Skiazos, carefully inquires about the UE and store assets, which the devs are laughing off, saying they are wisely focused on their efforts of custom graphics instead of renovating the wheel, or reinventing the wheel. He then asks how the team will manage to actually get millions of other people to play the game technically without ridiculously latency and a lot of just shitload of lag and exploits that are around that thing. I saw the video myself. Let's move on. The answer, put on as much possible in the client to reduce latency, which runs on contrary to pretty much every other major online game because cheating. It's easy to draw out the comparison between Dreamworld situation and Chronicles of Ilaria, hopefully I'm saying it right, Illyrius. In fact, the PC gamer asks Kira about this, Kira noted, and then they say there. Oh yeah, I think we used the word scam as a colloquy term, mostly that there is nothing nuanced to this. I don't think the game developers had any actual intention not to deliver. I just think that they're living in a dream world themselves. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. It's just a really, really big crapple, unfortunately. It's sad to see this shit go, man. Really, it is. To see it fall this bad, I don't even know how they're even going to manage to promise all these gamers the stuff that they wanted. And I don't know how they're going to go about it, but let's go on to the next part. Okay, so let's continue on as I was saying before. Gotham Knights released the release date, gameplay, Arkhamverse connection, and Batman trailer. So this one comes from, I'm not really sure who it comes from, but it came from a laptop bag, so gotta give credit to them. Oh yeah, Rami Tabarni. So Rami Tabarni, gotta give credit to him. So says, hopefully I get this video done, because if I don't, it's probably gonna be a 3-parter. I don't know. Gotham Knights is a cooperative Batman Arkham game that we've always wanted as well. Well, minus the Batman and minus the Arkham. It's one of the most ambitious looking Batman reluctant game multiplayer games that are coming to next-gen consoles. We actually had a release window as well as a story trailer and a gameplay trailer of shows all WB Games Montreal work on the pre-alpha game build. It's not only looking stunning, but it's also relatively far along in development. Gotham Knights is the first 2 corporate Batman related games launched into the next few years. Here's everything we need to know about Gotham Knights and a bunch of other bullet points from different things. I'm only going to read this part. You guys have read the rest of it. It's a super long-ass article, but this one might be longer. I don't know. Unlike most next-gen games that have no apparent release date, Gotham Knights was actually set to launch sometime in 2021 for the PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. However, no Nintendo Switch, huh? That sucks. I can still have it on my PS4 because I still have that, and I don't have PS5, but hopefully that happens soon. It has since been delayed to 2022. That sucks a fuck ton of ass because I really want to do a reaction to that thing too, but let's move on. We still don't have any other exact date, but this follows the release date of the other Batman Arkham games, which is likely to launch sometime in Q2 or Q3 of 2022, excuse me. There's no word on the crossplay functionality, as well as to stay tuned for that before you decide to play what's going on. Before you decide which platform you're going for. That's what I meant to say. Mitch Dyer, writer of the Gotham Knights, boasted about the game as, quote, something really special, and, quote, adding to the hype that currently surrounds the title. In a deal with AT&T and Discovery, WB Games can still be are still set to be split up between AT&T and a joint company between Warner Media and Discovery. It's unclear to how this will affect the Gotham Knights release story and the plans with this game. As always, I'm overall thoughts, views, and opinions on this. They're really going to set it to 2022 now? Really? Oh, it's because of the whole thing that happened last year with the convids and the Plandem Scamdom that fucking decided to like push everything back, which sucks, but that's what happens. It's going to keep happening more, but I just don't know how much more longer that's going to end up being. But, oh man, the last Arkham game I played was like 2013 or 14. It was a while ago. I think it was like, might have been 2016. I'm not sure. It was one of those years. I had a really, really fun ass time playing the crap out of it, especially the little, the one mode, I forget what it's called, where you got to keep fighting more harder and harder enemies to get your little like outfits and everything. The more harder and intense that it gets, like the more bigger enemies you get to fight. It's like a battle royale sort of thing, but better than battle royale because it's just a bunch of PC like AIs that you got to fight against. But anyways, this is real fast, short and sweet one. Hopefully it is short and sweet. New PS5 games, upcoming PS5 release dates. Comes from Vic Hood. It's from a while ago, but let's start with this. This comes from Vic Hood, like I just said. So it says there's a host of PS5 games on the horizon, so make sure. Okay. Yeah, so make sure you are. Yeah. I gotta start that over again. Host of PS5 games on the horizon that will lock up, or excuse me, that will be sure. You will be sure. Sure to make most of your new PlayStation 5 or persuade you to pick up one. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck I'm lost over. I'm trying to mess with this thing for the music, but let's move on. And if you want to know exactly where to get your hands on them, you're in the right place. While the first half of the 2021 has been a bit light, the rest of this year and beyond looks to be packed with plenty of top-notch new PS5 games to keep you busy, including games like Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Deathloop, and Horizon Forbidden West. I wouldn't mind trying the Deathloop one. I've never really played that many like Bethesda games except for maybe one or two of the Fallout games, but other than that, I don't know. It looks really awesome looking, but let's continue. With all these new games coming out, it can be hard to keep track of which of the games are releasing, especially considering how many games have been delayed so far. Luckily for you, we've run up some of the details of the biggest new PS5 games that have been confirmed so far. So read on to find out when you will get these on your hands on the biggest new PS5 games. I don't know. That kind of sounded weird to me. I don't know why. But anyways, let's continue. So here goes the new PS5 games. Here the hell it is, man. Because I really want to check these mother effers out myself, to be honest. Some look good, others are not that great. So this is first one's Wreckfest, Operation Tango, Tour de France, Snipers, Ghost Warrior Contracts. So all gonna be in June, July, I guess. Shiver 2, Elder Scrolls Black. I don't really care for Elder Scrolls series. Sorry, anyone that's Elder Scrolls fans, but I'm bored as fuck when it comes to games like those. Guilty Gear Strive. I already saw like some previews for that. I did a few reactions for those. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Curse Space, Alex Kidd and Miracle Work XDX. I might want to play that one, I don't know. Scarlet Nexus and Arika London. And there's some for June, July, August, September. The list goes on and on. That's pretty much just all the games that will be coming out this year. They look really fascinating as hell. I really want to try some of those out. I remember this one. This is the one that kind of like, didn't creep me out, but I was really, I think it was, yeah, Stray and Ghostwire Tokyo. I really want to play that Ghostwire Tokyo one. Looks like Death Stranding, but a lot more kick-ass in my opinion. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now out here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. The Tacos and Modis. I'll see you when I see you guys today. Have a good night, wherever you guys are at in the universe. Stay tuned for more future content, including video industry news, and my news, internet news, Twitch feature drama news, reaction videos, and internet news, rant news as well. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Ladies and goodbye. I'll see you all on the flip side. Hopefully, see you next week, Sunday or Monday. It's gonna be a shitload of 8:30 things I'm probably gonna be doing. I'll probably do a fuck ton of reactions soon. See you guys soon. Goodbye.